Hello everyone, welcome back. So today it's going to be about the 3 trades I took today, and also I'm going to show the journal with Tracella, how I ended the month. But first I would like to start just showing the trades I took today. I took 3 trades, 2 shorts on NQ, and the last trade was a long on ES, my first trade ever on ES after I started trading the way I'm trading right now since August 1st. My first trade was the one with the setup with the first percentage fair value gap. As we can see here, I entered with 3 contracts here. That was enough, meaning I wasn't looking to add even if price went against me. My first target was yesterday low. I took two contracts down there, and then was aiming for another previous day that we had at 487, but I decided to close the trade just above, so I closed it at 23,500. It's a 100 point trade. That it's the whole trade, but inside that trade I have another trade that I took with the main account, which is this one here. This is a setup that I have been trying the whole week and it hasn't been working. But it's a very simple setup. It's a continuation inside macro, and then I'll look for any imbalance. Also, I have noticed that it works best when price hasn't hit any PDRA. It's better if we do a pullback and then we still have objective to the downside. Our time frame is that this is a 1 minute time frame on NQ. So it was a very nice and clear entry. And again, I was targeting a 1-to-1. That's why I exit here. So enter here, was a little bit in drag down, not much. I entered 69. This candle high is 75. So I was 6 point in drag down. And we have a very nice fast reaction. No, this is micros. I trade micros. So this is actually a trade inside another trade. That was the first 2 trades for the first hour, and then I switched to ES, and I'm going to say why I switched to ES. I was not looking for long, especially with this weakness. For me, price was too weak, and if I see price getting to a PDRA, like it took an important level and the probability for a reversal increases, even if I see that, I'd rather stay on the sidelines than enter on a reversal. That's why a lot of people were entering long here. By this time, I had a lot of people joining the live stream and commenting about how they were going longs. And I said that I had this question for the chart, and even asking myself and answer that question. If I had a gun pointed at my head and they asked me, will you go long or short here? You have to take a decision. I say I will go short. It's just the first time that this weak leg tried to reverse. So I will go short. A lot of people were long, and I was saying that for me to look at something to even enter on a trade, we have to take this swing low first. We have to invalidate this long first. And after I saw that, then I was more open to take a long. And now the reason I took a long on ES and not on NQ, it's because of this, the S&T. Is we see this low and then this one, 1059. We go to NQ, 1059. See? That's why I took the long on ES. And that's something that I want to add to my trading. Try to enter always with the strongest one. I'm not sure if that's the best way, because I actually don't have enough data. Like I said, this is the first time I switch and enter. The setup was also on NQ, but I wanted to try that today. Like I said, I'm not sure if that is the correct way to do it, but I have seen it, not collected data, but seen it, that when this happened, usually the strongest one is the one to get to the target first. And I enter on a trade here. Stop loss, my target, my entry was here. My stop loss was around here. Actually, my stop loss was below this. This is a 5-penny low, I believe. That's why I put it the stop loss down there. A little bit drag down. I think only one tick drag down. Low of this candle is 66.5. Low of this candle is 66.25. So I was only one tick in that and drag down, and I took profit here. Bitcoin, no, this is NQ futures. Can you break down your strategy? I actually don't have the words to break it down, but I usually use price action and ICT. I use fair value gap, imbalance. I try to trade with the trend. So I think my strategy is that just try to find a setup to jump on a trade with the trend. That's the best way to describe it as of now. I'm still learning, and I think it's hard for me to put the actual strategy into words. But I think if I say that what I try to do, it's just try to trade with the trend and find setups that align with the trend. I think that's the best way. That's why I say I was avoiding to enter longs here, even though price had already taken a lot of PDRAs. I'd rather sit on my hands than enter on reversal here, because what I have learned is that they don't work most of the time. And not only I have read that, but I have also experienced that. 80% of my losing trade came from this type of setup, from trying to go long here. So I stopped trying to catch those bottom. But those were the 3 trades of the day. Did I got lucky here on this ES? It looks so clean. But yeah. After that, I stopped watching the market. And now I'm going to show how the journal is looking. think it's good if I go here. This is my main account. I'm down. Oh, this is my main account. What's your P&L for today? Today, it was the best day of the week of the month. Honestly, 170, two consecutive winning trade. Two consecutive winning trade today, and the best month. Let me do this best like this. I think it's better like that. This is the main account. So on this account, I'm down $1,400. Is this a live account? No, this is a sim funded account. Down $1,400. I only have a 38% win rate with this account. Four consecutive red weeks. Bro, what are you doing? Risk heavy. I'm risking $100 per trade. As we can see on the left, on the right, most of my losing trades are very aligned with $100. That's something that I'm being able to do consecutive. The only ones that are outliers, it's because it was another setup inside the trade I was doing, and I decided to treat it as two trades. So this, it's a single trade because I added, but still below 200. And then this one, I remember it was at the beginning of August, and it was a mistake. So this is the only one that I went beyond my risk, and it was actually, I was okay with it because I treated like two trades. But other than that, I have been able to keep all my losing trades around $100, because of slippages and all of that. Sometimes it's 110, 120. Also because I have to do the exact math to make that happen. So trust me, all traders go this level, you will get there. Green days coming. I appreciate that, Osman. Yeah, I'm still learning, but the fact that I was able to finish August doing the same thing, being consistent, even though the setup I was trading, they were unprofitable. I think after another consecutive month doing the same thing, trading the same way, then I believe I'll be able to actually extract some real um real data and work from there. But yeah, I know it looks very, very red. And now the other account, this is good because I did another good trade today, and now it put this account on break even with a 62% win rate. It also, the profit factor went up. I think it's because of these 2 days that I was able to It's the same setup. I didn't change anything. Same setup, only one trade a day. It's a setup I do with the first presenter for value gap. And I think the past 2 days were the one that I was able to treat it the best, because the thing with this strategy is that I knew by back testing it that I have a 66 win rate, but the profit factor was 0.5. And with a 66 win rate with a 0.5 profit factor, it's not profitable. It's very close to break even, and with bad luck, I would say it will be unprofitable. So I'm learning how to let at least one contract run, and that's what I did in these 2 days. And thanks to that, I was able to put the winning trade percent high, and then also the profit factor. But after a month, I go back to break even. And yeah, this strategy doesn't have a win rate. I haven't been able, with back testing, I haven't been able to put it above 70%. So the thing with this strategy is that I have, when it run, I have to make sure that I at least have one contract on it. But this is a very I don't I don't usually talk too much about this account or this strategy, because there's not much. It's no price reading. It's not actually trading. It's a setup that I see it. I know what I have to do before market open. So I don't even need bias. So that's why I like to talk about this one. For me, this is the one that actually represents the way I trade. And it's clearly that I have a lot to learn about trading. Are you funded? Yes, I have. How many funded account do you have? I have 4 funded account. I have 2 instant funded with 35. That means I don't need to pass any challenge account to get funded. And I have 2 50K account with my funded futures, same funded as well. But those are, I did pass the challenge account for those 2. So I have in total 4 funded account. One is copying this account. And I have the other one just waiting there. I do not much trade with that one. I have it on the maybe 1 trade a week, something like that. It has to be a big trade, or one that I kind of set and forget, but I don't use it that much. But that's it. How much are those instant funded account? I think I got it for 300. I'm not sure if they were on discount, but it was a total of $300. Oh, look, the tray I was talking about, the one that was let me show it right here. I say 10 a.m. reversal killing me. I'm paying more attention to the high time frame, being more aware if price takes significant level, but this time I did not only feel the first presenter for value gap on the pickup. I don't know why when I was doing the analysis pre-market, that 1 hour for value gap getting filled feels like the idea for my upside, but like I say, it was just a feeling. I don't know why would that be the objective. I even put a level on my Thinkorswim chart that say, well, It was a good setup. I know the risk. I know I risked too much in one trade, but only because I say new opportunity, new setup inside initial setup. So the thing with this trade is that see if I can. The thing with this trade is that I enter here again. It's the identical setup today. I enter here for more downside, but then I saw another setup, so I moved my stop loss from here. This was my initial stop loss. I move it from here. I move it to here and added one more, and that's why with this add, that's why this trade was going to be a huge loss. Like it will count like 2 trades, and then if we win, it also will count like 2 wins. How many accounts do you blow out? A lot. I think I have blown out a lot of accounts. Funded and challenge. A lot of accounts. But after I started on August, I only blew out 3 accounts. I started the live stream and all of this with 3 challenge accounts. I was planning on passing them while live streaming, and I wasn't able to pass them. Then I decided not to do any more challenge account because I felt like I was trading different. I was, instead of focusing on how to trade or actually learn how to trade, I was trying just to pass the account. And I think I was being too aggressive, and sometimes instead of taking profit, I was hoping for the price to continue so I could pass the account, doing things like that. And when I blow out those accounts after 14 days, I decided I wanted to buy inside account and just trade like regular, not aiming for anything, just aiming for being consistent and of course profitable. But I realized I need first learn. And but the thing is that those accounts that I blow, I forgot to cancel them. And next month they renew. So I passed 2 of them and I blow 1 of them. How many trades do you do daily? Okay, I almost always, as we can see here, I almost always do my first trade. It's the one on this account. It's the one with the first percentage fair value gap. And this is on one account, one trade. After I'm done with this one, because this is usually the first one, then I switch to another account, and that's where I try price action, try to read price, and put in practice whatever I know. And with this account, I try to do 3 trades. But if I do 2 consecutive losing trades, then I don't do the 3rd trade. For example, past Friday, the 22. First trade was a losing trade. Oh no, the second trade was a winning trade. I thought it was a losing trade as well. Here, first trade was a losing trade, second trade was a losing trade. I stop no matter what time is it, no matter if I see another setup. It doesn't matter. I stop after 2 consecutive losing trades. But the main idea is 3 trades. If I do 2 winning trades, 2 consecutive winning trades, the first one and the second one, that means I could go for another trade as well. But yeah, that's the rule I'm using on this account. But that's it. This is how the monthly is looking. I just noticed, look how bad I perform on Mondays. The rest of the day, I have at least one winning day on each other. I have one winning day on Tuesday, one winning day, two winning day on Wednesday, one on Thursday, two on Friday, three on Friday. But then Mondays, oof, really, really bad. What is the average time for each trade? What do you mean? I have the average time right here. Let's see. If you flip your phone, you'll be able to see it better. But I have the average time. The trade direction, do you mean? Here we have the trade direction. Let's see if I can actually find the answer to that, the average. I think I can do that. It's say the average hold time, it's 9 minutes. But I think that's because I have 2 or 3 outliers. They go to 20 minutes, 30 minutes, but if you see my trades, they are not meant to be that long. So I think this 9 minute, yeah, I would say from 6 to 10 minutes. So my best performing day, I'd say it's Friday with 11 trades. And overall, $116. My least performing day, it's say it's Tuesday. I thought it was Friday. I thought it was Monday, but it's Tuesday because the overall loss is higher than Monday. So it's actually Tuesday. Even though I believe it was Monday, it's actually Tuesday. So see, this is not always true. Actually, I only have one winning trade in Tuesday. It was last week. But yeah, my worst day at Tuesday, no Monday. So it's not about the red rectangle. What's your RR? My RR on this account is, oh, my RR, I go for 1-to-1. All these 44 trades, I went for 1-to-1. And this is what I can start looking at after 44 trades. I can look how many of them continue in my favor. Have you tried 1-to-2? No, I have not tried it. I think next month I will be able to see if that will be better for me. I can get some data today, I mean, this weekend, but even if that tells me to go for maybe a higher IR, I want to give it one more month to make changes. I think because I will have stronger, how do you say, stronger data or stronger information. Oh, yeah. That's it. I just wanted to show this. I wanted to show how the month look. It's not a green month. The account is at $1,400. That means I have $600 to risk on this account. Let's see what happened next month. I haven't done any changes to the strategy. I will not change anything other than I'm learning also to look at the high time frame. So this first 2 weeks, I was just entering with the trend. It doesn't matter if price hit a key level. It doesn't matter if the probability for a reversal were high. I didn't care. I wanted the opening trend. I will wait for a pullback and enter for more continuation, when in reality pricing, instead of pulling back, was reversing. So that's something that I have learned, to detect those key level and then be more cautious. Instead of doing a reversal trade, I will hold on the idea of trading a continuation. The idea is to trade when price is going to an objective. But if we take that objective, then things changes. And that's the only thing that I have been looking a little bit more. But other than that, I don't plan on doing any changes. I know it's red, but I would love to see this account performing for another month and then work from there. But that's it. Done for the day, done for the month, and time to reset for next week and next month. I hope everyone had a very good August, and I hope everyone have a very nice next month.